Are you feeling sad at all right now?
Hi, welcome to the video. Today I'm doing a thread that was set by my mate MGK Boston. It's about pick 10 albums. I think I might have 11 here. But it was said by, did I say MGK Boston? Blokes in suits on album covers. So here we go. Right, first one. ABBA. Oh, by the way, what I've done here is rather than just go through my collection and then just pick the 10 most obvious choices, I've started at A, back in the corner there, and picked the first 10 albums that have blokes in suits on the covers. And I've got to B, although Steve at All the World's a Stage, you'll probably say I've actually got to C, but we'll come to that in due course. So first one, yeah, ABBA. 1975 album. Bjorn and Benny here wearing suits. This has the immortal SOS on it. Good album. Not one of the best, of course. Arrival, I think, was the next one. But that's still a fantastic song. Second one is John Anderson and Vangelis. The Friends of Mr. Cairo wearing dicky bows, but wearing suits. That's really just a Vangelis album with a little bit of vocals on top because he does everything, plays all the instruments up more or less and produces it. This is a French anthology of a band from Newcastle, and that is the Animals. Animals Anthology. Double album, includes all the great early songs. Who's wearing suits here? You can't tell whether, well, Chaz Chandler isn't. Eric Burden, can't tell. I'm not sure what these guys, I can't remember their names, but Alan Price is definitely wearing a suit and tie, so there you go. So that's the Animals. Number 4 here is an album entitled Sulk by the Associates. And again, you can't tell whether Billy Mackenzie's wearing a tie, but he's definitely wearing a suit. Although he's got the trousers tucked into knee-length boots here. But I think that kind of qualifies. Has 2 fantastic singles on this album, Party Fears 2 and even better, Club Country. Good album. A band called Audience, The House on the Hill, bloke in a suit. This is early 70s, I think 1971. A band, contemporaries of Genesis, around the Trespass and Nursery Crime era. And if you've got those albums, by the way, showing this Charisma scroll label, they'll be worth a bit of money. Unfortunately, I don't have copies with that label, although the French vinyl addict might have. He's an avid collector of prog. Anyway, that's Audience. It's pretty good. It's no keyboards, prog band with no keyboards, but good guitar. Pretty good singing, not that distinctive, somewhere between Van Graaff Generator and Genesis in sound. So it has saxophone and flute and so on and so forth. It's a good album. I enjoy that. Backstreet Crawler, bloke in a tuxedo. That's a suit, isn't it? And this is the band that Paul Kossoff formed when Free broke up. And this was released, the second album, this was released after Paul Kossoff sadly died. And it's dedicated to Cos, you might be able to see there. Very, very nice album. Mentioned John Anderson before. He has another Yes connection, and that is the solo, debut solo, maybe the only solo. I don't know, somebody will correct me. It's by Peter Banks in a suit. And this is instrumental album, really good. Nice cover, actually. Nice cover. Nice collage there. I think this is a Yes 7-inch single. Photograph of D.H. Lawrence, I don't know why. Heinz Cork, guitar, of course. Hotel Keys from touring in America and so on. But it's like got a who's who of prog rock. So you've got Peter Banks is a guitarist, right? So, but he's got other guitarists on this album. Jan Akkerman from Focus, the Dutch guy. Steve Hackett from Genesis. This was released in 73, by the way. So selling England by the pound had either just been released or was about to be released. John Wetton, the great bass player, spelled with Wheaton, in two places, so they get that wrong, or he changed the spelling of his name. I don't know. And then the brilliant drummer from Genesis again, Phil Collins here. That's a good album, actually. Lots of really nice, interesting guitar sounds. Well recommended. A couple of more obvious ones. Greatest Hits by the Beach Boys. This runs all the way up to Good Vibrations, so it's 68, 69 probably. And another one, rare version, this one, of an original album by the Beatles called Please Please Me. It says recording first published in 1963, and it's got the very rare barcode on there. So that's the Beatles. I think Alex a Beer and Vinyl or Brian the Embryonic Robot might have picked this one, but it's amongst the first albums from A to Z here of guys wearing suits, and that's Modern Music by Bebop Deluxe with a very dapper Bill Nelson there. And then finally, this is where Steve at All the Words of Stage will say you should have this filed under C, but it's under B, and it's Captain Beefheart and his magic band, Ice Cream for Crow. This is 1981 album. Oh, guy in a suit. Gary Lucas, the guitarist, here in a suit. You notice, in a suit. 1981. I'm not a huge fan of Captain Beefheart, although I've got several albums. I remember when he moved to Virgin Records in the early 70s and he started to produce more mainstream sounding albums. But by 1981, he was back to his ramshackled best. This whole album feels completely improvised, including the lyrics. But some of the titles here are amazing. Let me read some of the song titles. Ice Cream for Crow, of course. What the hell does Ice Cream for Crow mean? The Host, the Ghost, the Most Holy-O. Semi-multicolored Caucasian. Hey Garland, I dig your tweed coat. Cardboard cutout sundown. The past sure is tense. Ink mathematics. 81 poop hatch. The 1010th day of the human totem pole. And skeleton makes good. Yeah, it's a good album. It's fun. You should check out the video for Ice Cream for Crow, the title track. Definitely worth seeing. Anyway, that's Blokes in Suits. That's my contribution to the thread. Thanks for setting it, Mike, and have a go. See you in the next video, folks. Bye-bye for now.